Hello guys and welcome to the Football Real podcast on This Week in Football.
Oh my god! Just start again, I'll just crop it out.
Hello guys, welcome to This Week in Football on the Football Real podcast. I'm TalkoftheToon. I'm joined by Rocksunic. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello guys.
We're not joined by
Alright,
my Loudon. Dazzers isn't here today for unknown reasons.
He's doing a pantomime.
Something like that. So Daz won't be featuring today, just me and good old TalkoftheToon.
Boy, aye.
How are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to have you on the podcast once again. Second week in a row, new co-host. Obviously, his series didn't get off to the best of starts, did it? Let's be honest. Forgot half the games.
Mine. Yeah, I did half the games.
You literally.
It was like 10 o'clock at night though.
So if there's not ever another episode of the Premier League show, you can probably understand why. But yeah. So not much is. It's been a very slow week for news. In that one of the stories that we're going to be covering is the fact that James Milner got sent off by his old PE teacher. That's how you know it's an old week for news.
John Moss.
Big Johnny Moss.
Yeah. Oh man.
Sending off James Milner. So this video will probably not get many views because apparently this channel can only get views when Daz is involved in some way.
Yep.
If they don't see his face, they just click off straight away. So.
Well, I've got an idea.
What?
They just put his face in the thumbnail.
Yeah, let's just have Daz's face as the thumbnail to get.
I mean, it'll rack the views and won't it?
Yeah, I could just put a video clip on of him saying "nice" every couple of seconds.
Do you want to do that?
Whatever, I'm not bothered. But anyway, pretty slow week for news, as I said. One of the major stories: Arsenal beat Chelsea 2-0 at home. This is the same Arsenal that lost 5-1 to Liverpool.
And lost and beat Newcastle 2-1.
Irrelevant, but
well, I was there.
Well, anyway, Chelsea, obviously, Maurizio Sarri has came out and said that the what did he say again? He said something like.
He said something in Italian.
Pretty much. He said that
he wanted to be tongue correct.
He said that they're hard to motivate, and reports are now coming out that Chelsea will sack Sarri if the Gonzalo Higuain transfer doesn't work. And Newcastle United, this one's for TalkoftheToon, legend Alan Shearer has came out and said that he can criticise the players, but he's to blame too, which is well, quite true really. You often see managers getting this.
Sorry, or Rafa.
Sorry. You often see managers getting all the stick, but really, I mean, managers get all the stick, but really it could be the players, but obviously he's still to blame because it's his tactics and the fact that he doesn't really change much is
still tactics.
Yeah, that's a word I would describe to use to describe Newcastle at times as well. But what was your game of the weekend?
5-o'clock Cardiff. We won.
Get in!
Yay! Can I just can we all just take a minute to give Fabian Schär a round of applause, please?
Play the weekend, Fabian Schär. Yeah, to your first, folks.
What he ran from just over the hour half, ran through the whole Cardiff team and slots it into the bottom corner with his left foot.
And
he's
a centre back.
A really scrappy second goal.
And he's a centre back.
It is fine winning. So yeah.
I think if you could sum Newcastle United Football Club up in one goal, it would be Shaz second.
Yeah, he actually would.
Ooh, just scrolling through my feed here. Joe Willis uploading a new video. Always good to see.
Oh, class. Can I just ask a question? Do you have notifications on for him?
No, I'm on this channel. I wouldn't. Actually, I'm gonna unsubscribe from him on the podcast channel. None of that, please.
No, Dazzers is gonna probably subscribe back to him.
Well, I'll unsubscribe from him again.
You know Glick, who plays for Monaco?
Yep.
Who would you say looks more like, Theo Baker or Tifu?
I think he looks like Tifu if he was about 36 with 2 kids in a Ford Focus.
Ha ha ha, Ford Mondeo jokes.
I said Ford Focus, so.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Well, the fact that we're only 6 minutes in and I already want to die says a lot about this week.
I know, there's literally no happened. I mean, Newcastle have a win. Man City put 3 past Huddersfield earlier today, and Spurs got a 93rd minute winner. So,
And the
cool.
strikers scored more own goals than he scored goals this season. And he's a striker.
Yep. Fernando Llorente, take a bow.
What would you say the game... I know you're saying that, but I don't think it really was. I think the game of the weekend has got to be between Liverpool and Crystal Palace or Leicester and Wolves. Because
You're probably going to say Liverpool because you're a Liverpool fan, but I'm saying the Wolves game.
I think the Wolves game. I think the Wolves game was there was two 90th minute goals and a 90th minute red card in the Liverpool game. But
can I just say how good is Harvey Barnes been playing this season?
Yes, well he's been quite good for Leicester in the 2 or so. I think it's 2 games he's played. He's looked quite good. Yeah. His goal yesterday was class.
Yeah. They nearly had another chance too.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try not to be biased here, but I do think that Liverpool Palace, it depends what way you look at it, because Liverpool Palace was probably, it's hard to say really, because Liverpool Palace, it was more of an upset that Palace were in that position, which is why, you could argue, Palace were winning 1-0, and then they brought it back to 2-2. But so obviously the fact that they were even in that position against Liverpool is an achievement in itself, especially. Well, just Liverpool have been quite good this season, trying not to be biased. But the Cardiff Leicester game I think could have been better because there were 2 very evenly matched sides and they're quite similar position in the table. But also on top of that, weren't Wolves 2-0 up at one point? And then Leicester...
Yeah, they went 2-0 up and
brought it back, I think.
First 20 minutes or something. I'm just saying, I'd like to see what the bookies make of Kauko getting sacked.
Well, I can look that up.
I mean, I'm not a betting man myself as I'm not old enough.
Yeah, well, Leicester weren't exactly bad yesterday. They did play quite well, but no, it was 1-1. They were 2-0 up inside the first 15 minutes. Then Gray scored after half time. Cody scored an own goal to make it 2-2. Then
it was an own goal.
What?
That was Barnes' goal.
Yeah, it's counted as an own goal.
Cody own goal.
Apparently. And then Jota scored his second, and it was 3-2 to Wolves.
That's how football works.
Wes Morgan equalised in pretty much the 90th minute. Only for Jota to score in the 90th minute plus 3. So.
Did you see Ruben Neves' ball for Jota's second? It was in his own half. He pinged a weldy ball over.
Oh yeah.
Class.
I think right. Probably some people won't agree, but I think in terms of actual playmaker, not passer, in terms of an actual playmaker, Ruben Neves is probably the best deep lying playmaker in the world. I don't think he's the best playmaker, but I do think
he's
the best deep lying one.
Shelby.
Well, he's definitely better than John Joe Shelby. But Watford.
Sure.
Yeah, you heard me. Watford somehow sat in 7th, which I didn't really expect. But
Newcastle have them in the FA Cup next game.
Watford.
Yeah.
So I think we'll get on to the top of the table. But Huddersfield are 3 points away from 19th place, and the difference between the relegation zone is 2 points. So Cardiff are 2 points off. Well, Newcastle are 2 points clear of the relegation zone. Palace are 3 points clear, as well as Southampton and Burnley. Who do you think will go down at the end of the season?
I think Fulham and Huddersfield have already gone down.
Yeah, Huddersfield's are 10 points off safety already. I think Fulham might stay up. To be honest, I don't know why, but
I don't think they have enough.
I don't know. It depends.
Right. I think Cardiff will go.
I don't think Cardiff will go. My prediction is Huddersfield. Well, I don't know, because I have a prediction, and then
He's going to upset me.
No, I have a prediction, and then I have what I hope happens. So I hope Fulham stay up. My prediction is Huddersfield, Fulham, and Burnley.
I can't see Burnley going down.
I don't know. I think they might go down.
And I'm guessing your hope is Newcastle.
My hope is Huddersfield, Burnley, and Southampton.
Southampton picked up the form though, haven't they? I say that even though it's been beat midweek by Derby.
Yeah.
But so Man United. So.
Yeah, well, I do think Southampton will. Like, I'm saying that's just what I'd prefer, because
they've been doing good since that Ralph Hasenhüttl came in.
Yeah, well, I'd rather Southampton and Burnley go down than Cardiff and Fulham, because I like seeing the new clubs stay up.
Yeah.
And at the minute, 2 of them are going back down, and then.
Talking about going down, who do you think will come up from the Championship?
Well, I think Leeds probably will.
Leeds and Derby, I think, will come up in the automatic promotion.
I don't think Derby will finish second. I think. To be honest, I think.
I don't really pay attention to Championship.
I think Borough might sneak into second place.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Norwich.
They've took the foot off the gas a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, but I think Norwich will fall out the automatic promotion spots.
Yeah, that's it, Norwich.
Get to the final.
Whereabouts in Norwich?
I don't think Derby will go up. They just never seem to be able to go up, no matter what.
I know. Didn't they get to the... Got to the playoff final one yet, didn't they?
They've been.
I'm not thinking it's Sheffield Wednesday.
Nah, well, I think they did, but the past couple of years they've been always in the playoffs, but they just can never go up for some reason.
To be fair, I don't think that rule's fair. Like, you can literally finish 7th in the Championship and still go up.
I know. Well, I'm gonna do the same. My prediction, and then what I hope happens. My prediction is Leeds to win the league, Borough to finish second, and then I'm gonna go with Norwich to lose to Sheffield in the
Which Sheffield?
Sheffield United in the playoff final. But
Sheffield United?
Yeah. My hope...
Is that how Harry Chapman was that a couple of years ago?
I think, yeah. My hope, though, is that...
Ben's there now, isn't he?
This is my... Yeah. This is my hope. Borough to win the league, which is very unlikely.
Can't see it happening.
I can't see it happening, but this is what I want to happen.
Sorry, Joe Willis.
My apologies, Joe. For any damage caused. I want Borough to win the league. I'd like to see Derby go up, and I'd like to see Bristol City win the playoffs. Like that, because no, but
it's the Bristol City Joe.
Nah, it's not. Nah, it's just like I'd like to see them in the Premier League. It's just a change.
So it's not for the reason I'm thinking of.
Nah. It's not. I'd like to see the change, because normally, mostly the past 10 years or so, until the past 2 seasons really, it's every year it's been Norwich, Norwich, Swansea. No, not Swansea. What am I? I look Swansea.
To be fair, Swansea
Norwich.
and Stoke are both doing horrendous, aren't they?
Well, Swansea are 9th, and Stoke, I don't think.
Can I give my predictions?
Stoke
please?
are 15th. Well, I was just going to say, normally it's like Norwich.
Yeah, QPR sometimes, but
Yeah, Norwich and QPR. Well, not really the past couple of years, but Norwich and QPR, for as long as I could remember, would just be like bouncing between the leagues. Whereas
like
the past,
yo-yo.
yeah, the past couple of years though, it's changed a bit, and I just want to see like different teams in the Prem.
I think my predictions is Leeds to win the league, Derby to come second. Bit controversial, but I think West Brom will come through the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think Derby will. Go.
And what I hope is Derby to win the league, West Brom to come second, and Middlesbrough to come through the playoffs.
Yeah, I want Borough to go.
Yeah, I mean, can you really call Newcastle Borough Derby?
Well, I don't know, because it's not like it doesn't have the same like stuff to it.
It's to the time where.
Yeah, but it's still like.
Still North East.
It's still just a North East derby. Like, it reminds me a bit of I know it's a bit of a stupid comparison because obviously one team in the Prem and one team who just came up in the League Two from the conference. But it's similar to like Liverpool Tranmere. Like, it's not really a big derby.
It's a derby.
But it's still a derby, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
would you call Hartlepool Newcastle a derby?
I don't know really. Hartlepool v Newcastle. I'd say it's more clubs around your level you consider your rivals. Like, I wouldn't say it's a rival. Like, I'd say
Newcastle don't have it. Newcastle's closest game in the Premier League this year is Huddersfield.
Well, I think
so,
around the same. No, but you have to admit Middlesbrough and Newcastle are around pretty much the same like kind of level.
Yeah. Can I just say something? You know, like why didn't the North East is probably mostly known for football, isn't it? Do you know why we can't? Get
I'd say shipbuilding, but
you know why we can't get players up there?
Why?
Because the players' wives want to go shopping up London, down London. Sorry.
What about the Metro Centre?
Well, exactly.
What else do you need?
Full of I don't know. Just don't know.
Shakeaholic. It's got Shakeaholic.
Yeah. Get your Hershey's from there.
Your hairpiece.
Yeah. And then you get your Lewis Westy Loose and the tennis ball.
Yeah, and then trying to deny it and end up with being bald.
What?
Now he's bald.
Oh yeah, and then yeah.
Alright, Baldy. So Chelsea are trying to offer Callum Hudson-Odoi a 70 grand a week contract.
No, we talk about that.
What?
Yeah, I was just saying, Madge too. That's like same situation, isn't it?
Kind of.
Josh Madge, he's he's rejected several contracts and they've offered him like 20 grand a week.
Which is a lot for League 2, by the way.
League 1.
Oh yeah, League 1.
Haha.
Same thing.
Sorry. Yeah.
So
level of football.
Literally, it's the same level of football. The only difference between League 1 and League 2 is that one of them gets you promoted to the Championship.
Yeah, it's got a different number too.
No, there's literally...
It's funny though, isn't it? Pools literally were in the League 1 playoffs and now they're in the conference.
Yeah, and like, to be honest, from when they're in League 1 and then when they're in League 2, their squad wasn't that much different. Like...
We had Effiong Williams banging them every week.
You can't predict the results in League 1 and League 2 because they're just like the most random things ever. Like Pools with the very bottom of the league playing top of the league Doncaster and beat them. Like, you just can't predict anything. I think that
you can't predict football unless it's Man City versus like Crystal Palace 6-0.
They lost to Palace.
Oh yeah. I mean, like Huddersfield or. Fair, Newcastle don't really do bad against City. Like last year, we got beat 3-1 and 1-0.
Yeah, well, Borussia Dortmund sporting director said that England winger, well, amidst transfer rumours to a return to the Premier League, he said that Jadon Sancho will remain with the Bundesliga club. And we've got a quote here for the first time on the podcast channel. He's an outstanding talent.
From?
And the sporting director, Michael Zorc.
Thank you.
He's an outstanding talent and a big part of our future. We're convinced that we're the best option for him to keep developing. He's not finished yet, not by a long stretch, and he will certainly play for us next year, come what may.
Yeah. What I'd like to see is maybe.
What was that?
Reece Nelson still there for a couple more years just to improve.
Well, I think I got what you were saying, but you did cut out a bit.
Right.
But Ole Gunnar, I can't pronounce it. Solskjaer.
Can we say it for you?
Yeah, say it.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh, I always say Solskjaer, but he's kind of he's shut down the Felipe Coutinho and Koulibaly rumours by saying that that the club, he doesn't expect to sign any new players this month, so pretty much shut them down. As has Jurgen Klopp when asked about Coutinho's possible return to Liverpool.
To be fair, talking about the Coutinho rumours, I could see, if we put the right money in Newcastle, could get him. But Ashley's probably going to travel over to Barcelona.
Are you being serious?
Probably give him a sports director.
Are you joking?
No, I'm being serious.
You genuinely think that Newcastle could sign Felipe Coutinho?
Newcastle are a big club. It's just our own, eh?
Yeah, well, every big club has a world-class striker, such as Salomon Rondon.
Are you joking me? Are you actually joking?
No.
Muto.
Exactly, once you've got them two leading the line.
And Hosselu.
I actually think Newcastle, I don't know, I can't see you getting sold anytime soon. I feel like these selling rumours are just Mike Ashley finding an excuse not to put money in.
And it's a smoke screen every single transfer window.
He just, instead of splashing 40 million on a new signing, he splashed it on HMV, who are going to be dominating the midfield for Newcastle for years to come. 40 million, decent fee. What can go wrong? 90
million Fousa Fraser who plays on the left, and then we got HMV in midfield. So looking great future for Newcastle.
Yeah, well, what I was saying is Jurgen Klopp has said that there is no real chance of Coutinho returning in January, at least. However, he didn't rule out a potential future return for the player.
Yeah. I wouldn't have that, to be fair, because he snaked you off.
I don't know whether I'd have him, to be honest. It's just one of those, because, I wasn't really that bothered. It's just one of those transfers where, I don't know.
Careless, just rumours.
But anyway, so that's
get
all.
A room for Newcastle.
Well, what do you expect? Newcastle transfer news. Shall I?
Well, can we just say big up Scotty Pollock for making us the League Two first appearance.
Oh my god!
Not for New Northampton. That's the one. So yeah.
What day is it today? January 20th.
Yeah. Why?
We need to do our birthdays.
Yes, we do.
Alright, so let's look at some birthdays. So, what day is it today? What day is it? You keep cutting out.
What?
You keep cutting out. I doubt there's many birthdays today, to be honest. Oh my god, it's Dean Marnie's birthday in 13 days. Big off Ronaldo. Bin off Messi and get Dean Marnie. 11 Dean Marnies. Soccer players born January 20th. Let's look at this. So, happy birthday to... We'll do the top 10. Oh my god, it's Sam Nicholson's birthday. So, happy birthday to Lucas Kubik, Renato Ibarra, Gokhan Torre, Davi Selke, Owen Hargreaves, Jose Maria Jimenez, Sam Nicholson, Lucas Piazon, Tom Kearney and Callum Chambers.
Also, happy birthday to Carl Magner.
Yeah, well, that's it for this podcast. So, obviously, there was no Daz today, so this will probably not get any views at all. But thanks for watching at least. Well, I doubt anyone's still here. But, yeah. See you later, and everyone unsubscribe from Joe Willett.